Taking a nice deep inhale, arms up through Tadasana, mountain pose, coming through to heart center, beginning with our breathing. Nice inhale. Exhale, fully. Inhale, feel your chest to open. Exhale, fully. Good. So tonight I wanted to start our practice getting our feet to waken up. So we're going to stay here in mountain pose. Inhale, tucking our tailbone under, lifting your 10 toes off the ground. And as you inhale and exhale, I want you to tap your big toe. So just moving your big toes up and down on the ground. Good. Switch to just tapping your pinky toes. Inhale. And exhale. Continue to tap your toes. Maybe this time your big toes with your pinky toes. So I used to go to a strength class at a gym, and it was barefoot. And we would always start with foot exercises because our feet are just such a vital part of our health and our mobility. And they don't often get enough stretching, right? So it's good to be moving those toes. Go ahead and set your toes down, rolling out your ankles. And coming back to center, inhale. And exhale. Fabulous. So we're going to start tonight with we're going to also do a quad stretch. So as you inhale, send your right hand down to your right foot. Left hand reaches up tall. Inhale. Stacking everything straight on top of each other. Exhale. Good. Take another inhale here. And exhale. Setting our right side down, switching to our left. Left hand meets right left foot. Right hand up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Sending both feet back. Roll out our shoulders. Keeping our tailbone tucked under. Roll your shoulders forward. And let's get into a flow. So we're going to come to the top of our mat. Inhale, arms up to mountain pose. Exhale, fold through forward, down to forward bend. We're going to take a moment here, inhale and exhale. We might take a bind with our arms, crossing our arms, hands to meet our elbows, ragdoll pose. Maybe shaking our heads yes, shaking our heads no. Feeling the stretch in our hamstrings rather than a strain in our spine. Good. On your next exhale, lower your hands down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing your hands to your shins, straightening out the spine. Exhale, fold forward. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Planting our hands on our next inhale, stepping our right foot back into low plank or low lunge. Inhale, straightening out the spine, and exhale, lowering deeper into your hips. Inhale, lifting our left hand high, going into a twisted low lunge. Take one more inhale here. On your exhale, lower your right knee to the ground, reaching your left hand to connect with your right foot. Inhale. And as you exhale, open your chest a little wider. Inhale again. And exhale. On your next inhale, coming back to low lunge on your right side, lifting our right knee. Right foot steps forward to meet our left. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time up to Vinyasa mountain pose. Exhale, arms through heart center down to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stepping our left foot back into a low lunge. Inhale, straighten out the spine. Exhale, sink deeper into your hips. Inhale, sending our right hand up to the sky, twisted low lunge. Take a nice inhale, exhale here. On your next exhale, lowering your left knee to the ground, sending your right hand back to meet your left foot. As you exhale, open up your chest, sinking deep into that quad stretch. Good. On your next inhale, sending your right hand to meet your right foot, lifting left leg to meet left foot, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae on top of each other, crown of the head is the last to rise, Tadasana pose. Exhale, fold forward through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stepping the right foot back into high lunge. Straighten out the spine. Exhale, lowering deeper into your hip. Inhale, left arm high, twisted high, low lunge. Exhale, lower left hand down. This time we'll exhale, lower our right knee down, flip the toes, and straighten out our left leg to push back into a hamstring stretch through the left side. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, sinking deeper. Right. Our hands can be wherever they need to be. If this is a strain for us, we can have our hands up here or closer to our foot. It would also involve blocks in this stretch. Good. On the next inhale, flipping your right toes under, pushing back through low lunge, stepping right foot to meet left, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae on top of the other, arms up through Tadasana pose. Exhale through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the left foot back to low lunge. Exhale, sink deeper through the hip. Inhale, lifting your right hand high, twisted low lunge. Exhale, lower the hand back to ground. Sending our left knee down to the ground, flipping our toes. On your next inhale, send your hips backwards, feeling a nice stretch through our right hamstring. Inhale, open up the chest before you exhale, sinking a little deeper. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, sink deeper. Good. On your next inhale, flipping your toes, coming back to low lunge, stepping left foot to meet right, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, hands up through Tadasana pose. Exhale, forward to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We'll take that sequence one more time. Inhale, stepping our right foot back. Inhale, straighten out the chest. Exhale, sink deeper into the hips. Inhale, left hand high. Notice here we'll exhale, lower our right knee to the ground, grabbing our right foot with our left hand. Inhale and exhale. Good. We'll transition from here, putting our left hand and right foot on the ground, sending our hips back into our hamstring. And exhale. On your next inhale, flipping your toes, coming back to low lunge, stepping your right foot to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, up to mountain pose. Exhale, hands through heart center, back to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands meet the ground, this time sending our left foot back into low lunge. Straighten spine. Exhale, lower through your hips. Inhale, lifting right arm up, right hand high. Exhale, lowering left knee to ground, meeting right hand with left foot. Exhale to open up your chest. Transition from here, right hand goes to meet right foot, pushing back through to the right hamstring stretch. Continuing with our breathing as we inhale, opening our chest. Exhale, sinking deeper. On your next inhale, flipping your left toes under, coming back to your low lunge, stepping left foot to meet right, forward fold. Inhale, arms one vertebrae at a time, arms up through Tadasana Mountain Pose. Exhale, arms through heart center, forward fold. We'll stay here for a moment, take another ragdoll. Option 2, grab your fingers with your big toes, stretching deeper into our hamstrings. Option 2, ragdoll our arms, shaking our head yes, shaking our head no. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, stepping our right foot back, high lunge or low lunge. This time we'll step left foot back as well, high plank. Hold here for a few inhales. Exhale, feeling all 10 fingers pushing through evenly through your palms, feeling strength in your arms as you inhale. And exhale, pushing through your heels, feeling power with your body. On your next inhale, lower knees, hips, and chest down to ground. Shoulders go right on top of wrists. Flipping toes, inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, flipping toes. Hips come high, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet here in your downward dog. Remembering that the goal is not always to have our heels touching the ground, but to meet your body where it is tonight. Feeling the stretch in your hamstrings, but also strength in your shoulders and your wrist and arms. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward, step or hop right foot forward, left foot to meet, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebra at a time up through mountain pose. Exhale, arms forward through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time taking our right foot back, left high, left low lunge. Inhale, continue sweeping the left foot back to meet high plank. Pausing here to take a few inhales. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Feeling length from the top of your head, push through to the back of your heels. Inhale. And on your exhale, lower knees, hips, and shoulders to ground. Flipping toes, pushing through baby cobra. Lowering down on your next inhale, push hips high, up through downward facing dog. Pedal out your toes again. Good. Gazing forward, stepping or hopping with left foot forward, right foot to meet, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time. Mountain pose Tadasana. We'll stay here in heart center for a moment. Inhale, feel your chest expand. Exhale, feel it empty out your chest. Okay. We're going to go through just a couple sun salutations, and then we'll move to the floor. Inhale, arms rise tall. Exhale through heart center, down forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step right foot back, left foot to meet. Exhale, knees, hips, shoulders to the ground, flipping toes, baby cobra. Inhale, pushing up through hips high, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, gaze forward, step the right foot forward, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, arms up through mountain pose. Exhale, arms through heart center, down to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step left foot back, right foot back, high plank. Inhale, knees, hips, chest to ground. Continue, inhale as you cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, flip the toes, push through to high plank, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, looking forward, step the left foot forward, right foot meets, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, up through mountain pose. Exhale, one more time, down to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step right foot, left foot back to high plank. Inhale, knees, hips, shoulders to ground, push through to baby cobra. Exhale, push hips up through hips high through downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward, step right foot, left foot, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, up through mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step left foot back, right foot to meet. Inhale, lower knees, hips, chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, flip toes, lift hips through high plank to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward, step left foot, right foot, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, through mountain pose. Good, so let's go through that just one more time on your own. So with each breath, connect the movement, starting with our forward fold. We'll meet in downward facing dog when you've finished your 2 rotations. Whenever ready, we'll meet here in downward facing dog, pedaling at your feet. Inhale and exhale. All right. So since we've done a bit of hamstring stretching, let's come down to tabletop. Fabulous, making sure our wrists are stacked underneath our shoulders. We'll start with a few cat-cows. So on your exhale, you're going to lower belly down to ground, lifting crown up to the ceiling. Inhale through to cat pose, bringing navel up towards the ceiling, tucking the head. Good, on your next breath, exhale, cow, inhale, cat pose. Exhale, lower the navel towards the ground. Exhale, pull through to ceiling. One more inhale and exhale. Good. Meet me here in a neutral spine. We're going to take the option of pigeon. So if Yeah, let's give it a try. So we're going to leave our right knee planted, bringing our left knee to meet our left foot, to, see, this is what I mean, it doesn't come easily. Okay, in our tabletop, we're gonna bring our left knee to meet our left hand, left foot to meet our right hand. Option to stay here, working to feel the stretch in the side of our hips, of our left side, perhaps also in our right hip. This is another place where blocks might be useful. We also might want to lower our hands and elbows down to the ground. If this is not an accessible pose, we can always flip over to do a figure 4 or rest in child's pose. Whatever we feel we need at this moment. Inhale. Good, and as you exhale, really send your exhale to the back of your left hip, feeling that those muscles there release. I should know the name of those muscles, but right now I don't, and that's okay. Inhale. If your elbows are on the ground, go ahead and send your hands to the ground on your next inhale. Lift your right toes underneath, sending and pushing up to be able to slide our left foot out from underneath us. Switching sides to our left side, to our right side. So we're going to bring our right knee to our right hand and our right foot to our left hand as close as possible, stretching our left leg back into our pigeon. Good, option to stay here, maybe also gently resting our hand on our right leg, just be gentle not to push too hard. Option to also use blocks to get our hands a little higher. Inhale, and as you exhale, send your release down to your right hip. Feel the muscles in your right hip release and give away the tension they're holding. I also like to send my exhale to my left hip and let it sink deeper to the ground as I exhale, which also helps release your right hips. If your elbows are on the ground, go ahead and plant your hands, tucking your left toes, pushing up to be able to bring our right knee out from under us. We're going to take one more stretch before we move into Savasana. We're going to come down to the ground on our belly. Our hands are going to go out a little wider than we would normally do in our cobra. And we're going to push up through to cobra. On your inhale, you're going to lower your right shoulder and get a twisted spinal stretch here. Good, on your next inhale, coming back up to the top. Exhale, switch to our left shoulder, coming down to the ground. Right shoulder stays high. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale back to the ground. All right. We'll take just an easy transition here. So we'll shift over onto our backs for our final Shavasana pose. Bring our legs mat width apart. Hands down by our sides. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, feel your chest rise. Exhale, release. If you would like to bring your hand to heart center and your right hand on your belly to feel a connection to your breathing as you inhale. And exhale, lower. Good. Feel free to stay here for as much time as you need, staying present in the moment, not worrying about the practice we've done or what's to come in the future of your day. If you do have to head off to someplace, we will shift onto our right or left hip, coming over to fetal position and then pushing up through to seated. Coming to a seated pose. I appreciate anyone that has done this class with me, and thank you for letting me be vulnerable in my cue practice. It was good to practice, and I'm glad that I stuck with it. So stay tuned for more classes.